Hello, this is another review, another Stephen King review. Fourth book I read in order, because I like to have things in order. It's just a thing for me. The fourth one I read was Cujo. This one I got interested in, because I'd read it was about an animal, or the back of it says, a Saint Bernard dog, and I thought it looked interesting. And this was I think this was one of the first ones I bought from the actual bookshelf. I bought the first set of my Stephen King books at the second-hand shop. But Cujo is basically about a Saint Bernard dog, Cujo, who chases a rabbit down a rabbit hole that's been inhabited with bats who are rabid. And basically at the start, Cujo is bitten by one of these bats on the nose. And during the book, you basically see his health sort of gradually deteriorating until he's finally rabid towards the end, like foaming at the mouth and just basically mania. And also in Cujo, you explore you go into the lives of Donna Trenton, and Victor Trenton, who's basically got a child, Tad, who at the start believes there's a monster inside his closet, which is basically keeping him awake, to Donna performing adultery with Steve Kemp, one of Victor's friends, and the collapse of Victor's company because of people getting into because of internal bleeding fears from a local cereal that they had produced under their company. And basically you have Donna, after she's performed the adultery, her car begins to break down. She asks Victor to take it to Joe Camber to get it fixed, because he's a local mechanic who lives out the country. But after he's found out that she did adultery, basically had an affair, he doesn't do it, and so she's having to go out there, and she's got Tad with her, and basically when she gets out there, her car finally just breaks down, doesn't start. And basically this is toward about halfway in, that the car breaks down. And it's got basically the next story about that is they're trapped in the car for 3 days with Cujo basically lurking around because he's rabid. He's trying to basically kill them. And Cujo is eventually killed at the end with a baseball bat. And in the book, a really sad thing is that Tad also dies from heat stroke, dehydrated. And yeah, they did a movie on this in 1983, which was pretty good. And Cujo, the movie was also, it showed that Cujo was one of those ones that actually could happen in real life, which made it more scarier. Such as a dog becoming rabid, a company collapsing, a marriage falling apart, everything. And the movie also changes up the death of Tad. In the movie, Tad doesn't die. Tad is revived through CPR after Donna escapes from the car and kills and also Cujo is killed differently in the movie too. He's shot with the sheriff's gun. And yeah, I give Cujo a 7.5 out of 10. This one is definitely in the top 10 of my Stephen King books, along with Pet Sematary and all the others. Yeah. Okay, bye.